The amount of times I hear people say, if it was easy, everyone would do it, starts to frustrate me because it's not that black and white. Now, yes, if it was easy, everyone would do it is true in the sense of, okay, if I give you $1, you're going to give me 2 back. Yes, everyone would do that, obviously. But people are using this term not in the correct way at all, using it with make money online, different things in that sense. Now, if something sounds too good to be true, it might be, but you have to look at it a different way. So when people say, oh, if it's that easy, everyone would do it, well, there's more to it like that. And I'm going to use Amazon as the example because things that make money online, that's going to be example here, doesn't have to be hard work. You have to know what you're doing, be persistent, and try. And that's where everyone gets this phrase wrong. It's not that, oh, you have to work super, super hard and it's really hard to learn and you got to know this and this. It's not that at all. Amazon's not that difficult. It's just you don't know it yet. So it might look difficult. It might look hard. Same thing with when you're a little kid. If you're going to learn math and you're saying, oh crap, I just learned multiplication, I got to learn division. Division looks really hard. Well, yeah, it's not considered easy, but once you learn it, it's very easy. It's very simple. Same thing goes with any of these make money online things. If you don't know how to do Shopify, yeah, it might look hard and you try once and you say, oh, it's not easy. I failed once. I'm going to be done. It doesn't work like that. And that's why so many people fail. No one sticks with one thing long enough. Now I'm going to go back to the math example with school. Did you just start getting equations right after looking up how to do division a little bit? Or did you have to practice problems, get them wrong, do it for a couple weeks, a couple months, do more practice, put more time in, fail a couple times, and then you got it. And now you've kind of mastered it. I'd hope most of you know division. But that's the same thing with any of these. Things like, perfect example is me. 2 years ago, I thought creating a software, making a software business is way over my head, really complicated, seems super difficult. And now it's a joke kind of how easy it is to create a software and start that kind of business. So while things might be, oh, if it's that easy, then everyone will be doing it. Well, no one sticks with one thing long enough. You try once, you fail once, most people quit. It took me 6 months of failing and learning what I was doing wrong and able to succeed with Amazon. And there's only a couple things you need to do to be successful. Now, it's not going to be ABC, but literally everything you'd ever want to learn on how to make money or anything in general is online. You can find that information. All you have to do is teach yourself. So if I want to go learn how to start selling on Shopify successfully, I go teach myself. I start looking at people who are successful with it, what they're doing, and then I try myself. And if and probably when I fail my first 1, 2, or 3 stores, I say, okay, what am I doing wrong that is making my stores fail, but these other guys are still succeeding? So I compare, I see what I'm doing different and what they're doing, and then I test and I adjust what I'm doing and try again. It's like saying you're going to get an A+ on your first math test ever just because you've studied it a little bit, but you've never practiced a problem in your life. Not a chance. Now, with making money, it might be a little bit different. You can get it on your first try. You can prepare yourself the best of your ability. And that's when not just if it was easy, everyone else would do it, but the whole sense of people getting lucky on their first product or making money online. And I hate that because you can prepare yourself to be lucky, if that makes sense. Who has a better chance of being lucky? Someone who tries 2 products, doesn't prepare well, and then fails and stops after a month? Or maybe someone who tries 5 products, comes prepared, knowing how to do everything with everything kind of in their arsenal. And the kind of example I thought of is, okay, let's say there's 2 guys going fishing. One guy has 2 lines out in the water. They have no bait on them. He didn't bring any backups. And both of them break and he didn't catch anything. Okay. Now, the second guy has 2 lines out there as well, but he brought 2 more backup lines and he brought bait for his lines because he came prepared. Who has a better chance of getting lucky? They both have hooks in the water. One has bait on them. The other one doesn't. That didn't prepared. Let's say both their lines break. Well, this other guy brought 2 replacements. He's going to throw them out there and he has a lot better chance of getting lucky, even though the odds aren't even there because he prepared way better. He put more time and effort into it and he gave himself more opportunity to be lucky. If you try 4 products, you got a better chance than someone trying 2 products on Amazon. Now, if you prepare, it shouldn't take you 4 products to get it, but sometimes that happens. That happened with me when I was uneducated on how to start Amazon, but it's all about adjusting and just figuring out what you're doing wrong. If anyone else is doing it and is finding success with it and you're not, it's not because it doesn't work, it's because you're doing it wrong. You might have 99% of the stuff right, but there might be one thing causing you to not do well. And with Amazon, that can be as much as not differentiating your product, something that small. You can do research right, you can do everything else. So just figure out what you're doing wrong and adjust. And things don't have to be super, super complicated. The whole, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Now, it might look confusing, it might look hard on the surface, but once you learn it, it's very simple and it's not hard. And when you explain to people, like I talk about Amazon, I say, well, I find products on Amazon that are selling well with low competition. I get my supplier in China to send it directly to Amazon. I create a listing and then Amazon sells it for me, and I make $30,000 a month doing that. Like, oh, that sounds too good to be true. If it was that easy, everyone would do it. Well, yeah, that's the surface of it, but they don't see me failing 4 or 5 products off the start, trying for 6 months, spending hours on end of learning it and doing it because I had to teach myself all through online. So the opportunity's out there. It doesn't have to be something where you have to grind your life away, you have to be super hard and complicated. You just have to be able to teach yourself, look at what the successful people are doing, and then adapt and change when you fail to find out what is working. And then once you do, you just continue doubling down on that, and that's how you grow. So hope you guys enjoyed this little rant. It was something I just want to talk about because I hear it so much and I hate it because people don't understand and they just want to write it off just like that. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video.